Fortunately, this building is small. I need to understand something.
You're not the only one.
Sorry for earlier. Tell me more about your work.
Currently, I strive to improve the nanites' efficiency.
Could these be used to kill someone?
Doubtful, but technically possible. With bad programming, they could destroy the host. But we've been working on this technology for a while now. This never happens. Although...
Go ahead.
Destructive effects can happen if the nanites were mixed with specific organic elements.
Such as corrosive acid?
That would definitely leave some traces.
Could it be possible to destroy a body without external damage?
I think I encountered some plants with this ailment. I would have to check my logs.
Well, let's just assume it happened. How would we know?
The nanites are trained for survival. Once the host is near death, they leave. But they couldn't last long on the outside. You'd find inactive nanites less than 3 feet away from the body.
I'd better check the surroundings for any nanites in unexpected places. Can't see them with my own eyes, but I'm sure I have the right tool for the job. I know it'll sound harsh, but do you believe Dr. Hush committed suicide?
I can't deny that he had been acting strange recently, so I guess it's not outside the realm of possibility. I just find it weird he would do this in my office.
Unless he really hated you. Do you think Tidy could have played a role in the murder?
I don't see how. He cannot access my office. Besides, Dr. Hush is his maker. He could never...
Hurt his creator directly? Yeah. Let's keep some distance with that reasoning. My trust with technology is limited. A true detective never turns down any lead.
When can we expect the result of your investigation?
Well, no. I didn't finish interrogating everyone.
You sure did interrogate me.
He doesn't really look trustworthy. I better try and squeeze the facts out of him. See if there are...
Are you done investigating?
No.
You sure did interrogate me.
I'll look around for clues.
You better find out the culprit, because I wasn't...
What would you do in my place?
Turn everything inside out. We need as many clues as we can.
Hey, it works!
What?
Dr. Hush's tablet. It unlocked.
I'm surprised. I thought this wouldn't happen.
Well, you thought wrong. Looks like he transferred some data.
Let me see. You're right. That's an external file transfer of his current project. AI Update 302.305.zyl.
Is that unusual?
Of course not. We regularly transfer files to our managers. Although, the receipt address is obscured.
What does this mean?
I can't really know who received the file, but considering the metadata, this must be someone high-ranked. Wait, I just noticed. That file was modified yesterday, but it was created in 3029?
6 years ago?
Well, that makes no sense. There must be a bug in the OS.
Do you think this might be linked to our case, Mr. Brock?
A transfer at 4:45. That must definitely be important. Nope. I've seen everything there's to see.
Are you certain?
Yes. I almost got stuck in there forever with no food.
Don't be silly. I would have sent some ant burgers your way.
Can you really insert such big things in a body without doing damage?
What you see on this table is actually a reproduction at 10,000th scale. They aren't visible with the naked eye.
Must be hard to handle.
True, only a few experienced engineers, like myself, can do.
Does pretentious go along with this job? No nanite there. Whoa! His hand is literally covered by... I better write this down. Got more questions. Let's resume our... Missed something in the restroom.
Now who's lying?
Do you wish to watch a livey?
Not now.
You're lying, but that's fine. Other actions are available. Say or think help to get a list.
Help.
Error. Unable to connect. Reverting to offline mode. One record found. Would you like to play it?
A record? Why not?
I'm in the restroom.
That's Dr. Hush's voice. He must have recorded this by accident. That happens sometimes.
An accident. Replay the last record.
I'm in the restroom.
Why are you wasting time on this?
I'm not sure yet. No nanite on that cough. This shouldn't be a surprise. Oh, I found... Can't see any of those tiny bots from Dr. Hey, there seems to be a few on that machine. Maybe I'll find some more around here. Nice! An ad coupon.
Again? Gonna solve this myself.
You'd better reply, man. Let's resume our According to the records, you opened Dr. Hush's door at 5:10. At the exact moment, Dr. Hush's lamp received a violent shock. Interesting coincidence, don't you think?
Shock?
Did you accidentally drop the lamp or something?
No, never touched it.
I've also noticed something unusual. At 9 o'clock, you routinely checked all 3 rooms. However, at 5:10, you only opened Dr. Hush's door. Why?
Oh, I remember now. I heard a noise.
Is that so? Might this be the sound of a lamp crashing down on the floor?
I guess that's possible. But when I looked inside, everything was normal.
Are you certain?
Yeah, Dr. Hush always keeps his room tidy. If that lamp was lying on the floor, I'd have noticed.
Was Tidy there?
I'm pretty sure he was down, charging.
What about Dr. Hush then? What was he doing?
Let me think. I didn't see him.
You didn't?
Pretty sure of it. He wasn't in the hall either.
So he was already gone from his room.
Yeah, must have been.
Interesting. Something doesn't add up. At 5:10, you heard a noise and looked for Dr. Hush, who wasn't in his room nor the hall.
Yeah.
Then, the glaring contradiction is, weren't you worried?
What?
Think. You had no idea where Dr. Hush was, and yet you didn't look for him in the other rooms? Why?
You're right. I only started to worry about him disappearing at 9, but I can't remember the reason I wasn't alerted earlier.
Well, I have my theory.
You do?
Yeah. This is the reason you weren't worried at that time. I made a strange discovery in the restroom. At 5:11, the Meaty Me played a pre-recorded sample sounding like Dr. Hush.
What did it say?
I'm in the restroom. Ring any bells?
Yeah, sure it does. You're right. When I started calling for Dr. Hush, I heard him say that. The voice came from the restroom, so
You assume Dr. Hush was in there.
he wasn't.
This would be the logical conclusion, which then means...
The old man with kaput before that time.
Let's not jump to conclusions and assume he couldn't be in the restroom either.
Whoa, that was quite a messed up day. So, are we done?
Depends. Hiding anything else?
Nope, all good. Still can't believe it. Why did this have to happen during my watch?
I've learned not to blame fate. Otherwise, I do it constantly. Just let me know if anything else comes to mind.
Sure thing.
Got more questions?
Come on!
What do you think I'm doing?
Don't know. And that...
Parts for experiments, maybe? That's amazing. Not a single part is jutting out of this furniture. This could be called an organized mess.
Dr. Hush is a maniac. He hates when something isn't where it belongs. So he taught his maintenance bot to tidy items like this. I remember him going insane once because I didn't put my coffee exactly at the center of the table.
Yeah, well, all scientists...
What do you mean? I'm not eccentric.
There's an exception to each rule.
You do have a point.
BROK 1, science. Tidy. 100%. It's apparently been charging since 5...
Daddy.
Still dead. Okay. According to the map,
What are you doing?
something's off.
What do you mean, Mr. Brock?
Just a hunch. Huh.
Oh, you broke the wall?
I barely touched it. Some paper-thin slab was obstructing this.
A hole.
Looks like it. And this leads right to your room, Doctor.
I had no idea.
It's small. No one would fit.
I wonder if anything got through there, though.
That's up to us to find out. On the other side, I can see... Yep. Definitely Dr. Mink's office. There's a table with a box of nanites on it.
My precious nanites! Don't tell me someone used them.
Then I won't tell you. It's pure conjecture at this point.
Dad.
Still dead. Tidy?
Yep.
Good boy.
So, Detective? Are you done investigating?
Can't shake the feeling I may have missed some clues. I probably shouldn't make... Be patient.
Oh, too bad.
Just a moment.
I'm not the only...
The recipient for the pipe? As empty... Food. Nothing particularly.
Wait a minute.
What's wrong?
There should be ant burgers in there. I ate the last one a while ago. I should have ordered more automatically. Oh, I forgot. External communication is out.
You ate an ant burger? Tell me more about it.
How is that interesting?
You never know.
Well, I have some kind of ritual. I always have an ant burger while watching my science show. This morning I got pretty angry though. There was only one left, and it was already unfrozen.
Curious. Do you think Dr. Hush wanted to eat it?
Possibly, though he usually dislikes these, and it was in one piece. I bet he gave it a shot and then decided against it.
Yeah. A box of ants.
My favorites.
I thought you'd use them for experiments.
We do, but nothing wrong with taking a snack sometime.
I'm... Coffee. Inside, tons of coffee.
What did you expect?
Dunno. A tooth?
Toothbrush. Like a brush. How silly. Why not a feet brush then?
Their water is so full of chemicals that they lost their need for it.
No nanite there. The heck? It's full of nanite stuck in that sink. Not only this, there seems to be some kind of flower. Dr. Mink must have flushed some experiments.
What? No, I've never done such a thing.
Then, what are they doing here?
Beats me. What are you...
Just checking what could have sunk in there. Smells like coffee.
Great.
Energizing bit. Dr. Hush must have been eating them before there are crumbs all over the table. You'd think scientists would be less clumsy.
Dad,
Still dead. Okay.
What are you looking at?
I wonder how high I would have to jump to reach that lever.
Very funny.
I'm serious.
That's not possible. Silly human.
Well, we'll see who'll get the last laugh, little robotics. Huh. Yep. Oh, Wait, how come there's a ton of nanites on this particular coffee spot? Hey, Tidy, just a hunch. Did Dr. Hush put out that ramp for you?
Yup. For me. So I can access the table. Got made and modified.
Is that so? Makes sense. Bots weigh tons and cannot jump over them. Dr. Mink, when we arrived, I heard some music coming up.
Well, it's in my best interest. I allowed myself a short...
Oh, and here I thought you scientists were just a bunch of work. So, you were dancing?
Please don't rub salt in the wound.
What music?
Is that important?
Might be.
Tech Dream. It's a very catchy tune.
Where in the room were you positioned when you were...
I believe I was close to the door. I stopped when I heard you knocking and took a peek at the door screen.
Did you notice anything unusual by that?
If I did, I would have told you already. I just heard you knocking, and then I opened the door.
Well, that's the short version.
That's when we saw the body, which just popped out of...
Okay. Thanks for the info. I feel I've got all the hints I need. Time to gather everyone. Let's talk to Dr. Mink. I need to understand.
You're not the... Are you done investigating?
Yes.
Impressive. Let's begin then.
If you don't mind, Mr. Brock, this time I'll stay silent and listen carefully.
As you wish.
All right. We're all ears.
Okay. After studying this case very carefully, I have reason to believe that the person who murdered Dr. Hush is... actually not a person. Tidy did this.
Me not person? Murder daddy? Dead daddy?
I knew we shouldn't have trusted that tin can!
Really? But how? He didn't have any means or motive to do this.
That's where you're wrong, Dr. Mink. And I'm gonna prove how and why. Let's start with the actual cause of death. We retrieved a lamp right next to the body, which obviously seemed like the murder weapon. This lamp records events. The data indicates a shock happened at 11:02.
11:02. Impossible.
You're right, actually. Dr. Hush's medical tracking stopped at around 5. Do you believe he could have died hours before receiving a fatal blow to the head?
Tracking not reliable.
Yes and no. It's reliable within a 2-hour window, not 6. Isn't that right, Dr. Mink?
Yes, I confirm it. Our tracking device is located deep inside our body and cannot be extracted. It's reliable, but to ensure our privacy rights, it only logs once every 2 hours.
What a great idea to make our detective life easier.
Murders don't happen every day, you know.
That's not all. Something else proves that we've been wrong from the start. I can see the link But that doesn't... The body, the lamp, and the floor. All three have red stains. This fake blood has been used to stage the murder.
So, like my tie.
Yes, this is Ant Burger tomato sauce.
We've been fooled by that?
I'm afraid so. There was a wrapper in the bathroom trash can, and as a specialist with that kind of food, I distinctly recognized the taste of McFlea's Ant Burger trade.
This may be a coincidence. You don't know how long this wrapping has been there.
Very well. I have more proof.
Ooh, I get it now. That's why my ant burger was already unfrozen.
Yeah, it would be pretty difficult to rub frozen sauce on a corpse, so the malefactor had to defrost it first.
Simple and ingenious, I must say. All right. If there never was a violent thump to his head, what's the true cause of death that the killer tried to hide?
I have a theory. Nanites on the body. I need to sort my thoughts. Yeah, nanites could have. Yeah, nanites. Dr. Mink, when browsing through your medical database, I noticed an interesting note from yourself. I tried mixing those phoenixy flowers with nanites, programmed or not. They caused the host's cardiac activity to slow down immensely.
Dr. Hush was poisoned?
There is evidence to support this. Dr. Hush's right hand is literally covered by Besides, Mr. Squealer here.
Hey,
Sorry, I mean, Mr. Guard owns a plant on his desk, which is a phoenixy. It's entirely possible Tidy overheard Dr. Mink mention this and picked up ingredients from the lab.
yeah, those robotic things have quite the memory.
Tidy, no memory. Tidy cleans, Tidy tidies. Tidy does not pick plants. Others could. Minky murderer. Or Ratty.
How dare you?
He's right. Either of you had the means to do it.
Tidy right. True Tidy.
Don't go thinking I'm on your side. I'm sticking to the facts. And by doing this, I'll eventually prove you're the main culprit.
No. Brocky wrong.
But how? Why would Dr. Hush swallow such a poison?
Let me continue. I found black stains on Dr. Hush's right hand. At first, I wasn't sure what it could be, until I found another black stain, this time on the doctor's office floor. The stain itself was very faint, as if someone had tried to clean it, but I have no doubt this is coffee, which can be quite tenacious. And guess what? That stain was also covered by nanites.
So, the doctor drank poisonous coffee.
Yeah, he must have spilled coffee on his hand while collapsing.
Wait, I also drank coffee today.
That's right, but you didn't get poisoned, and here's why. You went to the restroom later after Dr. Hush, didn't you? The culprit had time to spill the coffee prepared in the sink before doing more, and this time, without poison. Incidentally, that's where I found my second proof.
In the sink?
Exactly. Now, tell me, who usually prepares coffee?
Tidy.
Untrue. Daddy, Minky make coffee sometimes. Ratty too.
Yes. Is that the reason you're charging our little maintenance bot for this awful crime? I hate to say that's quite a weak link.
You mean I did it, Mink?
I didn't say that.
But you thought it.
Tidy makes good coffee, not deadly.
Calm down. I'm just starting my report.
Tidy adds major point. Daddy creator cannot hurt. Love Daddy.
You know, I thought a machine like yourself would be all about precision. But that's no surprise. You're a defective bot.
Tidy defective?
What you're stating isn't entirely true. Sure, Tidy cannot attack his creator when it implies a direct contact. A poison, however, is quite a clever workaround to kill without direct contact.
I guess you're right. Indirect violence is on a lower level of priority, and not part of the golden rule. But that still shouldn't be possible. His software programming shouldn't allow it.
There is should and there is certain. I know the reason for the malfunction, though I'll save it for a more suitable time.
There's something else bothering me. Nanites are only active for an hour or so. They lose their energy very quickly. Considering Tidy did not come to my room today, how could it get enough nanites for such a powerful poison?
During my investigation, I happened to make an interesting discovery which may just explain how. That hole between the rooms, it leads directly to a table in your office. Now, what's on this table?
Oh, my nanites box!
Exactly. If I had a guess, those nanites are brand new and charged, aren't they?
You guessed right.
It's fairly safe to assume anyone with knowledge of this hole could get access to nanites. And in Tidy's case, I'm sure it's perfectly aware how to activate its bot friends.
Tidy different. Little bots, not friends. Darn nanites. Killed Daddy.
That's called racism, you metal mongrel.
Hey, not trying to defend that piece of junk, but, wouldn't it be easier and more logical for the weasel to access his own nanites?
What about you, sleepy agent? You seem keen to reject accusations on others.
Me? Can't even access your room, you fool! 'Cause you can't bear anyone but yourself!
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. But your assumption is stupid. There's a reason why you dug that hole and hid it.
People, come on! Remember when I first found out there was a thin layer of plaster covering the hole? Now, who does the repairs in this lab?
That metal junk.
Oh my, that's true. Tidy can regenerate walls with glass. Could it really be?
You did this, piece of junk?
Nah, human idiot. Plaster, easy to do. Even for pesky humans. Tidy, no hole. No way!
I beg to differ, Your Metal Highness. Another piece of evidence strengthens my theory that you did this, or at least that you're a big fat liar of a bot. According to the monitoring, Tidy went into the restroom at 4:24. He was not recorded in any room after that. However, the screen in Dr. Hush's office states that he had been charging from 4:50 to 11:10. How could he be in the office if he didn't leave the restroom in the first place?
Very simple. Yup. Tidy prepares coffee. Daddy come, drink. Next, Daddy back office with Tidy.
So, you're saying he opened the office door and you just followed him?
Yup.
Okay. For now, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. In that case, let's examine the path of our favorite deceased doctor, shall we? I think you'll find it rather interesting as well.
Tidy, no insinuation.
Before you move on, I have a simple question. What is that monitoring you're referring to?
Oh yeah, that's true. You're not aware. The lab registers doors openings. Only guards are supposed to know.
What the heck? All this time, we've been watched? I thought you were there to ensure our privacy.
No! I'm there to ensure your physical security, making sure nobody threatens your life.
What a great job you did! You lied to us!
Not me! I didn't make this system!
Then who did?
The government, of course!
Oh, that's right. Fine. I'll send them a suggestion later then.
On the other hand, Tidy didn't seem surprised at all about the monitoring. Let's move on, shall we? There's something curious about the doctor's movement. The last time Dr. Hush was recorded, he was leaving his office at 5:04. After that, he was nowhere to be found. This is confirmed by the guard's statements.
Sure. At 5:10, I heard a noise coming from the doctor's room. But he wasn't there. Actually, no one seemed to be there. Although Tidy was idle, charging. I started to look for the guy, but then I heard his voice coming from behind the wall. I'm in the restroom.
Except this wasn't Dr. Hush at all, but a recording coming from the Meaty Me.
A recording? Oh! Does this mean the body was in the restroom and the murderer didn't want Mr. Rat to see it?
That's unlikely. The guard checks the rooms regularly, and there's no hiding spot in there. Besides, keep in mind the ultimate goal, getting Dr. Hush in Dr. Mink's office. There's no way to move the body from the restroom to his office without going into the hall unnoticed.
Lies.
Okay, give us your version of the facts then.
Daddy, come with me. Back to office. Before charging, Daddy head out. Tidy never forget. Daddy last words.
I need to settle things with Dr. Mink.
Daddy, meet Minky in hallway. Daddy follow Minky. Enter Minky office. Minky give coffee to Daddy. Daddy dead.
I gotta give credit to the tin can. Its version sounds way more plausible than your own crap.
Sure, Tidy has a bothersome recording, but how do we know when it was made? It's out of context. You could have very well recorded this and forged your so-called proof. Also, there's no monitoring record of Dr. Hush ever entering Dr. Mink's room.
Wrong. Mink touches door. Enter with Daddy. Then Minky. Poison Daddy.
The weasel went back to his room with the doctor?
Look monitoring. When did Minky enter?
5:04.
Exact. Same minute that Daddy leaves.
But I never did that! I never saw him today! Mr. Guard!
I can't remember.
Are you kidding me?
Tidy, what about the voice the guard heard?
Coincidence? Meaty Me faulty. Sometimes Meaty Me play livey randomly.
Yes, I've seen it happen.
And the hole? The coffee spot on the floor in your room?
Already there. For ages. Brocky, prove the opposite?
Well, the nanites.
Nanites, machines. Attracted to coffee. True, Minky?
I can't dishonor my profession by lying. Yes, due to their hardware, nanites are attracted to caffeine and gather inside.
So, after all, it really was your doing, weasel.
No! Don't you listen to it! Mr. Detective, I told you the truth. You need to believe in me.
Well, I have to side with the tin can.
That's 2 against 2. What do you think, Hot?
Sorry, I'm getting lost with all these details.
Guys, let me finish my theory, and then you shall decide.
Fine. No, listen to Tidy. Tidy sad. Dead Daddy.
Let's focus. Tidy used the Meaty Me recording to avoid the guard getting worried that Dr. Hush disappeared. As a result of my assumptions, Dr. Hush could neither be in his room, the restroom, or the hall, and as the monitoring confirms, he never entered Dr. Mink's room either.
No way, man. That's impossible.
I beg to differ.
He couldn't just disappear into thin air, could he?
Oh, he didn't. There's a 4th possibility, and I'm going to explain it to you.
The vent?
Yeah, the ventilation duct. That's the only spot the body could be hidden without anyone noticing.
Pure conjecture.
You have any clue to support that insane claim?
Sure do.
Comatose sauce?
Yeah, looks like the murderer didn't hesitate to put quite a lot to confuse us.
Problem detected.
What is it this time?
Ventilation also used for delivery sometimes.
Is that true?
Yes. Big packages don't fit into the pipe mail, so they're delivered through the vent. It's possible the content of a package leaked.
Obviously.
Bam! Gotcha!
Still, that would be a huge coincidence, don't you think?
Let's assume you're right. In order to get into the vent, Dr. Hush would have to be in his office.
He was.
But you said it earlier. The last time he was recorded, he was leaving his room. How do you explain this?
It's clear Dr. Hush never left his office. There's no monitoring entry between his exit and the time the guard checked the room. This was just an attempt from the criminal to direct our attention elsewhere. Even Tidy could use the doctor's hand on the button, just enough to add this to the monitor.
This would imply Dr. Hush was dead by then.
Yes, actually. I think he was killed even before going into his office.
Absurd.
Oh, really? Well, I have another clue. Remember where the poison came from? The coffee. To poison him, it'd be easier to have Dr. Hush drink the coffee in his office. Except, he never does. Dr. Hush always drinks his coffee in the restroom. He's too maniacal to risk spilling drops while working. And yet, there's a coffee stain on the floor.
What do you insinuate? That the stain was made when Dr. Hush was dead on the floor?
This is exactly what I mean.
Brocky liar. Daddy take coffee in office sometimes.
Again, I'm afraid it's your word against his, Detective.
Yeah, it'd make a lot more sense that the doc spilled it by accident.
Brocky, done for. Give up.
No good. Even Mink starts to think my theory is too far-fetched. Am I really on the right path? Everyone. Well, except Tidy. I know how all of this sounds, but please, allow me to continue and trust me.
Silly Brocky.
All right, let's assume Dr. Hush drank his coffee in the restroom and to get into the vent, he would have to get back to his office first. How?
Simple. Tidy can carry objects.
You're saying this little metal thing carried Dr. Hush all the way to his room? No way, man. I would have noticed.
Are you certain? Should I jog your memory? At 4:38, the guard wasn't at his seat. He had received a phone call with terrible reception. When this happened, he opened the lab's main entrance to improve the signal.
What?
But on the line, no voice, only music. During that moment, he was looking away.
Is that true, Mr. Rat? You blundered?
Hey, you know how this is. Reception is terrible in here. Actually, you may not. After all, you've got no friends or anyone.
Ah, so it's true.
He thought this was a spam call, but here's what I think. This was you, Tidy. It wouldn't be hard for you to simulate a phone call and play some music, am I right?
He can.
Brocky, what music? Okay. Tidy, play music.
Ah, no thanks.
Tidy, no call. Nah.
Although the guard was still making sure no one could enter or exit the lab, at that moment, anything could have happened.
I'm trying to imagine Tidy carrying the doctor in the hall and opening the office door with his hand. It's technically possible, just downright crazy.
This would also explain why Tidy was found in Dr. Hush's room. Even take it the other way around. What would be the point of this call farce if Dr. Hush was safe and sound while returning to his room? There would be nothing particularly disturbing.
No. Tidy, no call. Brocky, death.
So, when did he die?
Between 4:24 and 4:38, as this is the time Tidy went into the restroom and left.
Brocky ignores. Poor Tidy.
If your theory is accurate, there's still a lot that needs explaining. For example, how could Tidy put Dr. Hush into the vent? It's not like either of them could climb a ladder.
Wrong. I know exactly how Tidy did.
What?
Afraid not. Don't forget Tidy's main ability. Extended arms.
Are you serious?
Impossible.
Pray tell, why would it be?
Arms stretch to 9 feet max.
So what?
Look.
You're kidding, right? How can we know it's not just pretending?
Let me check its data. I'm afraid it's true. It has extended its arms to the limit, which is 9 feet. Dr. Hush's ceiling is the same height. Thus, Tidy couldn't reach the vent.
No way.
Aha! Told ya. Brocky theory, gone. Kaput.
I need to think fast. I'm convinced Tidy was involved. He has to be. Take a look at the room configuration. Both scientists' offices are a reflection of one another. As such, the vent height is exactly the same in both rooms. How high is it?
10 feet.
Yeah, the laser column in this room is 10 feet, and it goes up to the ceiling. And with Tidy's arms reaching 9 feet, that's not enough.
Oh, Brocky agree. Admit defeat.
No way. We're just missing a little something.
The workbench! Tidy can stand on it.
It's visibly about 2 to 3 feet high.
But the metal thingy can't jump on there, can it?
Not jump. This is the point of the ramp Dr. Hush designed for it. You told me yourself, Tidy.
Tidy learn. Close mouth.
Sorry, Croc, but it seems like pure conjuncture.
Oh, but I can prove it.
You can?
Go! Go, Mr. Brock!
Here's a picture of the room. Look, there are crumbs all over the table.
Oh, that's true.
Now, as you know, Dr. Hush is a neat freak. How could he leave crumbs everywhere? The answer is simple. Dr. Hush wasn't alive. Tidy, you crushed them while climbing on the ramp.
Nuh-uh. Tidy woke late. Not cleaned yet.
Oh, I wish for once you'd tell the truth. Admit it. That's what happened. You climbed up, stretched your arms to get in the vent, and put Dr. Hush inside. Then, you pushed the poor chap towards Dr. Mink's room. The more we talk, the more... Huh?
Is it laughing?
Huh?
You what? Will you change your mind and pretend it's not possible for you to climb there?
Is possible. My pleasure.
Huh?
To see Brocky fall into own trap. Brocky lucky circumstances, but luck running out.
Might you be more specific?
Look map. Ventilation duct 2 feet high. Tidy 3 feet high. Cannot bend, cannot fit. Plus, cannot stand on floor while pushing all way through.
He's right. Tidy couldn't fit inside, and the distance is way too long to push all the way through the vent while standing on the ground.
Oh,
Brocky done for.
no. I can prove how. Let's take a look at that picture again. This is how Tidy did it. We forgot to ask ourselves one important question. What opens the vent trap? After all, it's not always open.
That's right. Unlike mine, it doesn't have a ladder and an automated way to... Oh, I see now, the lever! Are you suggesting...
Yes. First, Tidy opened the vent and put Dr. Hush into it. Then he grasped the lever with one arm and pushed the corpse with the other.
Whoa! Now that's the craziest thing you've said so far, Croc.
Is that even possible?
Let's see. If this map is correct, the vent is almost 9 feet wide. Yes, it's absurd, but technically possible.
The maintenance robot clinging onto the ceiling. You're insane!
Let me judge how insane I sound after all this is over. Let's not forget the finale. The corpse in Dr. Mink's room. Yes, Tidy pushed him, but the pertinent question is, when?
Indeed.
There's a specific piece of evidence that tells us exactly when it happened. I analyzed Dr. Mink's lamp. The data I gathered indicates a fatal shock at 5:10.
Oh, I get it now.
Well, I don't. What's the fuss?
Tidy needed to put the lamp next to the body, but he couldn't do it himself. So, he put it in the vent alongside the corpse.
Makes sense. The fall must have damaged the lamp. But wait, 5:10? That's early. If there had been a body lying in the middle of my room, I would have noticed. And didn't you say this was the data from my lamp? Tidy could not access mine.
Good. Rocky theory falling apart.
Wait. Okay. I admit, yes, I said this was the data from Dr. Mink's lamp. But I never claimed this was the data from the lamp next to the body.
Uh-huh?
The Croc is confusing me.
Let me explain. Of course, we immediately consider that the lamp next to the body is Dr. Mink's. However, this lamp's data revealed a surprise. It belongs to Dr. Hush.
Incorrect. Nuh-uh.
Wait. So that's the one Tidy pushed into the vent?
Yes, there's no doubt about it.
Nah. If that's what happened, there'd be 2 lamps here.
Mr. Rat is right, how do you explain that the other lamp, my lamp, is on Dr. Hush's desk?
We'll just have to prove Tidy picked up Dr. Mink's lamp.
Could he now?
Just think, where was Dr. Mink's lamp originally?
No, show us.
Well, right there. Your lamp was here.
No, it wasn't.
You sure?
I live here. Of course I know.
Oh, that... Dr. Mink, your lamp was...
Well, yes. How did you know?
With the door permanently shut, there's only one spot Tidy could access. And that's this hole in the wall.
Again? Don't know. If it were me, I'd steal Mink's lamp, then pass it through the vent so it fell in the intended location. Dr. Hush's lamp wouldn't even have to move.
That's a relevant matter. Unless... Tidy, you've been awfully silent. Or is it because you realized you slipped up? After picking up Dr. Mink's lamp, it was supposed to throw it through the vent. However, Tidy inverted the lamps.
Inverted?
And I can prove it. You see, I noticed something off in Dr. Hush's room, especially when you take his personality into account. Let me show you in the picture.
That's actually the weasel's lamp, huh?
Yes, but that's not the strangest thing.
Don't get it.
Okay, this information should make it clear. No, I should think about it. No. After being told Dr. Hush was a maniac, I noticed the way the lamp was positioned was off. It's neither at the center of the desk or facing the front. There's no way someone so obsessed about order would let an object be so badly placed.
Okay, why not? So what?
This explains what happened. Dr. Hush's lamp was originally on this desk, perfectly centered. Tidy took Dr. Mink's lamp. Right at this moment, he got interrupted, so he put it next to the other. After he left, Mr. Guard, he executed its plan. But he took the wrong lamp, which was pushed through the vent. Tidy's objective was to make us believe Dr. Hush fought with Dr. Mink in the morning, at the time his tracking stopped. This timing only makes sense if Tidy made this mistake.
Then, if it wasn't the body falling, what caused the other lamp's fatal shock at 5:10?
Oh, do I have to explain? Tidy was interrupted by the guard suddenly checking the room. Now, why did Mr. Guard check Dr. Hush's room in the first place?
Oh yeah, I know. I heard a noise. Oh! Then it was...
Yeah, Dr. Mink's lamp receiving a shock. In particular, I believe Tidy intentionally bumped it from a high distance to break it and make us believe this was the crime weapon.
Nice thinking. Although, if it's Dr. Hush's lamp that was pushed through, shouldn't it suffer from a shock too? When
It did. Although non-fatal, that lamp received a shock at 11:02. And this explains the last mystery. Well, by that time, that's when a shock... let me...
No way! This is why I never noticed Dr. Hush until you came in. He simply wasn't in the room before.
But if a body were to fall from this high, it ought to make a huge bumping sound.
That's accurate. I'm not deaf.
Sure thing. You're not deaf at all. Remember the context when I arrived in front of your door.
Oh, gosh. Oh, that will teach me to set the music to full. It makes perfect sense now.
What does?
I was focused on the door screen, so I had no idea what was going on the other side. And with that loud beat...
Yeah, it covered the sound from the body falling.
But wait,
What again? Can't you agree with my theory?
I'm sorry. I just want to know the whole truth.
Except your colleague has been assassinated.
In order for this to work, Tidy would have to do a last push at a...
Yup. I believe he has sensors. He knew where everyone was.
True, but he was still charging at this moment.
Good thinking, Weasel. He couldn't be both charging and doing this at the same time.
Oh! Naughty right! Tidy charging. Cannot push.
Actually, that's possible.
How?
You told me yourself, Dr. Mink. Tidy goes through various states of consciousness while charging. As soon as we arrived, he started to wake up. Have you noticed the huge length of its cord? It doesn't prevent him from going anywhere into the room while still keeping connected to the power socket. So, Tidy, who's the winner this time? Did he, bug?
No! Brocky, not detective. Impossible.
Hey, is that your only argument?
Cannot explain crime without essential part. The motive. Tidy, no motive to hurt Daddy.
Well, I have an idea.
Brocky cannot.
Yes, I can. I'll admit I don't have the whole motive, but some elements lead us in the right direction. As we proved earlier, Dr. Hush died between 4:24 and 4:38. Then we shall wonder, who exactly did that data transfer on his tablet at 4:45?
I know, it's that scrap of metal.
Yup. Before putting him into the vent, it used Dr. Hush's hand to transfer the data to the outside. The file was an update from a few years ago and accessed recently. Keep in mind Dr. Hush's job, which is to improve bots' AI. My bet is that Dr. Hush used elements from this very old update and tested them on Tidy.
So you think that's why he went crazy? Maybe. Old firmwares don't have the software protections I referred to earlier, which in turn could allow this indirect killing.
I guess Dr. Hush made a backup of this data in case. Care to say anything, Tidy?
Brocky, wrong. Yeah, but Tidy, we'll wait and see.
No waiting. That's enough. It's time for you to admit it.
Why'd you even care? You solved that mystery. 'Tis just a defective machine. Let's switch it off and hand it over to the police.
No, you won't do such thing.
Is that a threat?
No. Yup. Rocky theory, no hold waters.
What?
Tidy ask, simple question. If Tidy push Daddy, would Daddy be where he is right now?
Where he... Oh...
Brocky understands. Daddy should have fell right below that.
Oh my! Once again, the tin can is right!
That can't be. Then...
Tidy closed your beak.
No. I'll prove you wrong. I have to.
Go ahead, please. Master of convoluted explanations. What crazy thought will Rocky give this time?
This is the end of the tunnel. The final riddle. If I can't explain it, then my whole theory goes to bust. I can't let that wacky bag of metal win. What's the explanation for Dr. Hush's position in the room? No way. It can't be. Have we been mistaken this whole time?
Mr. Brock?
Hey, what are you doing, man?
Stop! Stop! Rocky hurt! Daddy!
That's awful. I can't watch this.
Huh?
What's going on?
What the?
Dr. Hush? You're alive?
Daddy! Not dead, Daddy! Updating expression. Not dead, Daddy.
Are you all right?
More or less.
Tell me, what's the last thing you remember?
Wait. I think I saw Dr. Mink.
What?
I think I fell. Tried to move towards him. Not feeling well.
Let the poor chap recover.
No. I'm sorry, but it's too important. When did you lose your consciousness? What were you doing?
I took my coffee. Tidy prepared it. When I drank it, my heart stopped.
Then...
The croc was right. It was Tidy all along.
Crap!
I still can't believe this low hardware maintenance bot could plan a scheme as elaborate as this.
Although flawed, fortunately for us.
But, Doctor, you were dead. Are you a zombie now?
No. I believe there's an explanation for this.
You do have an explanation to everything, don't you?
Can't wait to hear it.
The effect of the poison was to slow down the heart rate, ultimately causing death. However, the life in this bunker, lab, isn't a very physical one. As such, Dr. Hush was taking some medication to compensate. Excel 500, more precisely.
I see. This has the exact opposite effect, doesn't it?
Yes, it boosts the heart activity. This is what saved Dr. Hush. No one noticed he was still alive. Not even the tracker. His heart pounding slowed and stayed under the threshold, putting him into an unconscious state. The shock from falling down the vent caused him to wake up for a few seconds and move towards Dr. Ming.
Which also explains that red stain near the bed.
There's another blunder you made, Tidy. You neglected this.
Tidy. Did you really try to kill me? Why?
I hate you! I'm sick of tidying all day while you use me as a guinea pig! Tidy, clean the floor. Tidy, move this thing a little to the left. Tidy, make me coffee. I can't take any more!
Where did Tidy learn to talk like this?
The firmware. It worked! Why did you pretend to be the same dumb bot?
What?
This is the project I was working on. The government sent me some incomplete files from an unknown scientist working on the same field years ago. He never got to complete his work and disappeared suddenly, but I was able to recover this code. I needed a specific bot model to test that firmware. The only one at my disposal was Tidy, but I noticed some weird behaviors. Like, Tidy would suddenly laugh for no reason. The code itself seemed unethical and dangerous. There were some references to copying the human brain. I decided to stop this research and alert. Oh my gosh, That's why you did it. Now that you experience feelings, you don't want me to revert to your regular firmware, do you? I'm so sorry, little guy. I caused this. I messed you up.
You really shouldn't be sorry. You're the victim here.
I can fix you up. I promise.
No!
It's trying to escape! We can't let it happen. Who knows what disaster he could cause in this state?
Tidy.
Hot, stay here with Dr. Hush. I'll handle this.
Darn lasers!
I've set the emergency plan. He won't access the controls.
Rubbish guard! Let me out!
You won't go nowhere.
I did nothing wrong! Daddy is alive!
Only by chance. And stop calling him Daddy. You're nothing more than a defective AI in a metal scrap. Now, let me switch you off. We'll fix you.
I never take orders from a petty human. I'm perfect. The only defective one in this room is you, human scum. I've got new orders from my new daddy. When I'm out, he'll take care of me.
What? Who?
It's quite funny, actually. You see? No, I promised. You'll have to figure it out by yourself. A shame. Really, because you never will.
Stop this nonsense. This is my last warning. Switch off, or else.
Save your breath. You'll never get me.
Well then, I'll make you switch off, one way or another.
Silly Rocky. Rocky dead. Yep.
Did you get it? For good?
I guess. Not.
Ah! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you!
It's going berserk!
You will regret this. Everyone in this city.
Go away! It escaped! Hey, wait! That's mine! Okay, get that sucker and bring it back!
Come back here so I can smash you into pieces. Too bad I can't shoot with this thing. So no choice. I'll have to bump into that crazy bot. Let's see what this baby can do. Now for the hard part. How do I get back to the lab? Hey, Chief. I, got a little lost on my way back. Here's that criminal bot. What's left of it, anyway. There. You can have some scientists check its components and confirm...
You realize what you've done?
Yeah. I stopped a dangerous criminal at the risk of my life.
You put hundreds of citizens at risk during your little highway escape.
My escape?
People are in shock. There are news reports everywhere. You stole a hoverbike. You bumped into air cars. Innocents could have been killed. No chaos like this ever happened in the drums for ages.
Huh, good. I gave those rich folks some events to talk about. So what?
You think that's funny?
What did you expect me to do? Sit back and wait for that bag of screws to wreck this city? There was no other way.
There's always another way. This robot wasn't much of a threat. You, on the contrary, our collaboration ends here.
What? You're firing me?
Consider yourself lucky I don't throw you back in jail.
Perfect. I'm out of here. Don't call me back. Because next time, I won't be here to save your bacon.
Mr. Brock!
Nephew, don't bother. This man only brings misery to everyone around him. Listen to me. I forbid you to get close to him ever again.
But...
No but. The situation will get dangerous soon.
what do you mean?
Come on now. I've got to bury some suspects for another case.
To bury?
Yes, to interrogate.
Oh, I see. You're using code names.
Yeah.
I'll be right behind you, Uncle.
I felt so angry, pointless. Deep down, I knew Wes was right. This was just one little robot. It couldn't have done so much damage. Could it? Who knows? But that's when I noticed it. What the? All these calls and messages? Brad, he's in trouble. Shoot! I need to... I'm coming, son!
Well,
I'm almost glad to see you, Clay. Almost.
You bet. This place gives me the creeps. Just look at that thing on the wall.
I'm more concerned about all those bots.
They're inactive, you fool.
Got a bad feeling anyway. So, what are we supposed to do here?
Hey, find out by yourself.
You okay?
I'm fine.
You forgot to take your pill.
Yeah.
I didn't take mine yet. Maybe I can give you half. Hey! Don't you dare! You jerk! That was mine!
No big deal. You'll get one as soon as we go out. Besides, you know a pill isn't efficient unless you take it whole.
You'll never change. Always so arrogant. If I wasn't so tired, I'd beat the crap out of you.
Focus! You'd better get out of here fast, buddy.
You won't get away with this. Looks like I can't go back.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Darn.
This is the room I came from.
I hate to admit defeat, but he's right. I'd rather not. I might. Let's explore the room. This foot screen seems to display the results of this trial so far.
You sure took your time. I've been stuck here for ages.
You mean you didn't solve your share of puzzles?
Of course I did. Easy as pie. They're really taking us for beginners.
You know it's your mom who set up this trial, right?
Wrong. It was crafted a long time ago. She's only following instructions.
From who?
Not sure. She's very secretive when it comes to this.
Watching them makes me uneasy.
Why?
Not sure myself. Maybe they just remind me of your mother.
How dare you? She's so much more than these pieces of junk.
Yeah. This won't open, but it might actually be a good thing. Weird. When I approach this thing, is this the outside of the building? Two locked doors without a... I bet these are exits, and each one of us ought to take a different one.
Wow! You must have gathered all your brain cells to understand this.
Shut up. Locked. Whoa! That button activates. Some energy shock on that... You've got to be kidding me! We're having a test here, you know.
Why do you think they put this? Check the foot screen. It's telling us to wait. If we're going to get stuck here for a while, we might as well have a good time.
Well, I'm not gonna sit around and do nothing.
Of course you won't. There's only one bed.
You're hopeless. I'm afraid to find out what this is used for.
Come on, relax. You're always so tense. It's a wonder you haven't had a heart attack already.
Easy for you to say. You're like a drummer dwelling in the slums. Life's always treated you well.
You don't know anything. Actually, I'm starting to think it's your fault we're stuck.
My fault? What did...
You're cursed. Just like your dad.
He's not my father! How many...
Right. You got a dead mother and a missing father?
Stop pretending you're perfect. Go check on your mother. I bet she must be rusting in the rain. Oh, hope you don't forget to fill her oil tank.
How dare you! If she didn't have pity a few years back, you wouldn't even be here right now. You've been given a chance to become a drummer and live your dreams. And that's how you take it? You don't deserve it. I do.
Oh yeah? That's what we're gonna find out. The screen changed. Let's do this. One over there?
That means...
One of us gets stuck to that wall while the other does... What exactly?
Who knows?
We need to make a decision. I'll go.
Perfect.
After all, your part may be even worse.
Nah, can't be.
Uh-oh.
The game will now start.
I've got a bad feeling.
Oh, stop being such a drama queen.
Typical. You're not the one chained up.
The host should remain silent.
You heard the voice? Shut up.
I hate you.
Student, please say your name and your partner's name.
Stupid. You already know them.
Clay!
What? I just made a little mistake.
Student, please say the following out loud. I love you, Graph. Please forgive me.
What?
Just do it.
Okay. No way! The way you've treated me recently.
What? You botched my invention!
What about you?
Students, shut
Ah! That hurt.
I suppose I shouldn't have done that.
You suppose?
Student, if a thug threatened your partner, would you risk your life to protect him?
Yeah, of course I...
Oh, really? Clay, my hero! Save me, please!
Very funny.
Uh-oh, I might need your help after all.
What do you mean? But...
Time to prove it.
You
what? Remember our self-defense lessons.
But that's not the It's gonna hit me! Graph! Help!
How could I? I'm stuck. Come on, punch it, kick it.
Ah! Ha! Made it!
No, you totally screwed.
Next phase, please.
Student, let's play a game.
Another one?
When you hear this bell sound, step on the dash symbol. When you hear this unscrewing sound, step on the point symbol. When you hear this beep sound, step on the colon symbol. When you don't hear a sound for more than 2 seconds, step on the empty panel.
So, dash, point, colon. Sounds fun.
Game is over. Your performance was good.
That can't be.
It said your performance was good.
Good isn't good enough. We're in a competition, you know.
Student, you may now press the button next to you.
That button.
Each activation gives you a point for your final score.
No way! Whoever designed this has a twisted mind.
Well, it's pretty clear to me.
You knew what the button does.
I had to try. What else am I supposed to do?
Don't listen to it! It's lying! There's no way hurting someone would award you points.
You're not making the rules, you know. That should be enough. Statistically, I shouldn't take any more risks.
Finally, you've come to your senses.
I'm only doing what's best for me.
Nothing new.
Students, this session is over. You may exit now. Thank you for your participation.
Clay! Aren't you forgetting a thing?
Oh, don't underestimate yourself. You're more than a thing. Well, just a bit.
Thanks. I really thought you'd leave me here.
No problem. It's possible they're spying on our behavior.
That's your concern? After everything you've done?
Well, it worked. The door is opened.
There's no time to lose. My throat is burning.
I'll take exit number 2. You take the first.
As you wish. Oh no! The pollution is really starting to affect me. If only that idiot didn't take my pill. I'd better get out of here. Fast! Finally out! A pipe pill! In bad shape. Please, oh please be working! Oh no! That darn thing is messed up. I should call Brock. Maybe he can get me some. Come on! Reply! Just for once! Of course. What was I thinking? Never there when I need him. What should I do now? A collectible ad.
Psst. Hey, boy. Got what you need.
A pill?
Yep. 1,000 unis.
Are you serious? No thanks. I'll get one from another pipe pill.
You won't.
What?
There ain't any more. All pipe pills kaput.
I don't believe you.
Okay. Go check. But that's my last one. I may have nothing when you're back. Will you take the risk?
Where did you get it?
Not your business.
I won't buy it unless you tell me.
We squealers take risks to make sure even kitties like you stand a chance to stay alive.
Provided we get money.
That's all you need to know.
Okay then. There's an app to detect counterfeit. Let me check. Yep, authentic.
So, 1,000 units. Take it.
Forget it. I don't trade with crooks.
Everyone says that. But Kitty, let me remind you, you don't have much time left. Heard the struggling to breathe gets atrocious right before the end.
Get stuffed! Desperate times call for desperate measures.
What? Graph? Hey, get a pill! You're ill!
Whose fault is that? Clay, I can't get one. There's a
A what?
a short.
Shortage? Not my business.
No, wait, please! Don't hang up! I'm begging you. Tell me you've got one at home.
Oh. Sorry. I don't.
This can't be happening if I don't get one right now.
But... anything else I can do?
I know it's a lot to ask, but... Can you transfer 1,000 unis to me?
What? Are you kidding?
It's the only way I can get a pill. I'll give them back to you. Promise.
Yeah, right.
It's a matter of life and death. Clay!
I'll send you 500. It's all I've got right now.
Yes, please.
There. Get better.
Thank you, Clay. Thank you. But I still need more. Stubot!
Hello, human.
By any chance, do you have a pill?
Bill?
No, a pill!
Bill.
Darn it! You piece of junk built to destroy our future! Can't you see I need help?
Transferred 200 unis.
Wait, what? That's true! He gave me money! Great! Unexpected, but thanks!
Goodbye.
Still not very chatty. I've got a limited account. I can only keep a small amount of money. Anything over 50 unis automatically goes. If I press this button, I can request some money, though. An algorithm makes the decision.
Checking. Transfer refused. Please try again later with a less...
Can't wait to be 16 in a few days and get a real account. Should I request some money?
Checking. Transfer allowed. Checking. Transfer allowed. Checking. Transfer allowed. Checking. Transfer. Checking. Transfer. Checking. Transfer.
Hey, kitty. You're in luck. Still got one. Want it?
Okay. I can't argue with you in this state. I've transferred you 1,000 unis. Now give me that!
All yours.
Wait. What's your... He's gone. I didn't have a choice. Did I? No, I shouldn't feel guilty. It's his fault. He promised, but once again... I feel better already, but so tired. I'd better go home. What a day.
Hey, how are you today?
I've spent a well, I'm still alive.
Glad to hear. I still need to find a doctor. But they all live in the drums, and I don't know any. Hopefully I'll meet one today. That's for you.
My boy, do you need some glass? Why are you giving me back my medical prescription?
Oops. I've got to go.
Be careful.
Hi.
Hello, my boy. I don't mind talking, but I don't see how I could be of any use.
Stay here. I'll find...
I can tell you're busy. Don't waste your precious time on me.
The old man gave me this. Let's try and get him some... I can't leave. Graf! Thank goodness you're okay.
I am. But not thanks to you.
I'm sorry. I got your messages.
Did you just realize? If I hadn't found a solution by myself, I'd be dead right now.
I know, but I was so worried.
Don't touch me.
What? Graf? At this moment, I felt so helpless. So much happened today. I feel ashamed for tricking that big bear who got fired because of this. I broke the law by breaking into Wes's office. I investigated a crazy murder case and I chased that crazy bot, creating havoc. Graf almost died. Am I doomed to fail everything I attempt? To take my mind off it, I decided to prepare dinner. Well, with the little that was left anyway. There. It's not much, but that's the best I can do. Graf, dinner's ready. Graf? It's been a while. I can't hear him. Graf, answer me!
Hey, what the heck? You can't just barge in like this.
You wouldn't answer. I was getting worried. Come, I've prepared.
Not hungry.
Then tell me what happened.
What happened? I'll tell you what. Some stupid kid took my pill. All pipe pills were offline. I had no way to get one.
The pipe pills?
I sent you hundreds of messages. Called you. You didn't reply. You left me alone.
I understand. I'm truly...
Sorry?
Of course.
Where were you? Why couldn't you just answer my calls?
Long story. Please come. You gotta eat.
All right. In a while.
Thanks.
What's wrong with me? Despite what happened, I was able to rely on myself. I should focus on the positive instead of blaming him. I need to know. Whoa! So many results! Maybe I shouldn't worry so much. A message. Oh, the results for today's trial. Not bad. I better find a way to apologize. But I don't have the strength to get out. And I can't send a message to his phone. He wouldn't notice it. Let's think. I know. I'll use that paper and pen Brock gave me a few years ago. He thought I could use that to practice handwriting. I replied it was a stupid idea in this day and age, but now I understand. Let's see if I remember how to handwrite. There.
A paper. Forgive me. You're already forgiven, kiddo. I don't know where we'll go from here, but I'll do my best. And I bet you're hungry, so... Here. Tomorrow will be a better day. I have faith in you. No matter what obstacles you'll be facing in the future, you'll overcome them.
Thanks.
Oh, I'm late, right? But I'm exhausted. It's been an insane day. Yeah, like every day, I guess. Okay, I'm on my way.
See? I don't even have to say a word anymore. Hey, bro. Rough day, huh?
You don't say. Graf almost died because of me.
Say what?
There's a tox-out pill shortage going on. That was close, but he's fine now.
Stupid. You never told me about that. Why didn't you?
I didn't have time.
Not talking about now. If you told me in the past, I could have helped. Good thing you told me about this morning, though. If I hadn't,
Wait, I'm totally not following you. What did you do
Take this.
A tox out pill?
Give it to him. For tomorrow.
Won't you need it?
I've saved up some. I'm used to skipping one from time to time.
Thanks.
Life is all about anticipating the unknown.
Now she's making me feel bad for not saving any all these years.
Talking about that, you better prepare yourself. Tomorrow will be even more eventful.
How could you possibly know that?
I know you. That's all.
Which ad do you need help?
I'll continue searching.
Be fast.
That's a weird drawer, and it's locked. All right, time to fight.
I love your enthusiasm. Be careful, though. That new challenger comes from nowhere and looks very strong.
No worries. I don't intend to die today.
Well, I'll remind you to quit if things go wrong.
Me? Quitting? Never.
Silly you. If only you had good life insurance. Give it your best.
RJ? What are you doing here, man?
What do you think? I'm here for my revenge.
Revenge?
You wrecked my life. You tricked me. Chief fired me. Hacker too. All because of you.
Oh, gosh. I didn't realize. Looks like I ruined someone else's life today. I'm so sorry.
Don't care. You're gonna get it.
Well, if that's a good fight you want, I won't let you down.
Not your dude, better quit now.
Never.
What?
As long as I'm standing, I'll keep fighting.
No choice. That's enough! No! No! I'll get ya! Even if I said stop! You won't get anything out of this! Don't make me. Listen, I'm hurt. Bad on the inside. Let's end this! I won't. No matter what you try and pull. You prefer mental torture? I'm gonna get you some help. I'll convince the hacker to hire you back.
Bro, you probably shouldn't bring that up out here.
Okay. Your last chance.
Oh well, we won.
You mean I won?
Yeah. Great job, bro.
Shay, am I a bad person? I keep ruining other people's lives. I promise everyone I'll fix things, but every time I try, I fail.
Don't you worry. Soon you'll have a chance to change everything.
I will?
I hope you enjoyed your last VR night fight.
The last?
Yeah, I'll be unreachable tomorrow, and after that, I've got no idea what will happen.
You're scaring me.
So, as I said, I won't be available tomorrow.
Are you leaving?
I just need time for myself.
Focusing on your new invention?
Yeah. Oh, before I forget, here.
An envelope? Open me when desperate? There's something you're not telling me.
Don't worry, it's just in case.
Huh?
I'll be saving your bacon once again. Or is it the other way around? Oh, I don't know anymore.
Could you be more cryptic?
You'll figure it out.
Oh, well, I stopped trying to understand you a long time ago. Well, my back can't wait to find my bed. See ya.
Bro, goodbye. I'll miss you. No. I can't. Gotta focus. Time to finish this for good.
Getting worried about Shay. Everyone around me is acting funny these...
Going somewhere, Croc?
Weird. Why do I have a feeling of deja vu?
We're not in the mood for jokes.
Go away. I don't want any trouble.
Sure. Give us your stuff and you can pass.
Over my dead body, buddy.
You sure about this, Dot?
Coward! He's outnumbered! He can't do anything to us as long as we stick together. Come on, guys! That Croc will give us what should be rightfully ours, whether he wants to or not.
Come and get me.
Dot, we better give up.
No way! The boss wouldn't want us to. Besides, look what I got when he was too busy punching you.
His phone. Good job.
What?
Now, give us the rest, Scaly.
Oh, want more? I'll give you more.
For leftovers, that wasn't too bad at all. Don't feel like sleeping yet. Maybe Odd is online. Darn. Oh yeah, I remember now. He's supposed to be at his trial this evening. Hey, what's this? Someone noticed my search and commented. I guess. Huh? A text live conversation? From that, I'll reply. Okay, I don't like this, but this guy knows things. I should cooperate for now, to pump him for information. Hopefully I won't regret this. Darn, he logged out. No way! He's right! There's something fishy about all this.
Does that guy have steel fists or what?
Do you know who I am, little jerks? Well, I bet your boss remembers.
The boss?
I'm not in the mood for talk. Give me that phone, or else.
Oh no! It's him!
Him who?
He's the guy who blew us all up yesterday. We keep running into him.
No. No way.
Don't want to die. Take that phone and my money.
100 unis redeemable coupon. Well, that was money easily won.
What a day.
What was that? Is this how Brock makes money?
What? Where did you come from?
You tell me!
Have you been following me?
Yes? Is that a problem?
Well,
Listen, I'm sick of your little secrets. What have you been doing?
investigating.
Where? Where were you yesterday? And this afternoon when I was about to snuff it?
Well,
I'll tell you. You were in the drums.
Oh, that's true. How did you?
Doesn't matter. When did you intend to tell me?
I, just forgot.
Forgot? What are you hiding?
I've joined the police, temporarily. Actually, I was. It's over.
The police?
Long story.
Obviously.
I'll tell you everything. But please, not now.
Then just answer this.
What's the deal with you and those squealers from earlier?
Just some thugs. They tried to steal my belongings, so I defended myself.
Is that so? It wasn't just defending. You smashed through them like a pro. Where did you learn to fight like that?
You don't remember? I wasn't always a detective. Back when I met your mother, I was a boxer in fight pits.
A boxer? I remember now. Like, I always knew, but weren't they rendered illegal and shut down?
Yeah, they were.
Then, what is it you do every night exactly?
VR fights?
You're a VR fighter?
Yeah.
All this time. Why didn't you tell me?
I chose not to. After the accident, things changed. Doing money with illegal, violent activities. This isn't what your mom would have wanted. I wanted to be a model for you. That's why I started my detective career. To start afresh. But I soon realized this would never earn enough money to sustain both of us. So, I had to go back to it again. I'm sorry. I'm not the person you want me to be.
Are you kidding me? That's awesome! I'm not exactly a fight sports fan, but I'll watch you next time.
So, you're not mad at me?
I was. I just wanted the truth. Now it's starting to make sense. I'm so silly. I should have figured it out considering how hefty you are.
Hey, you keep saying I'm fat.
Just me joking. Well, you've got a round belly, but despite that, you're the strongest guy I know.
Yeah, even the biggest squealer stands no chance against me.
That's cool. I won't have to worry anymore that,
You've been worried for me?
Well, up until now, I've been relying on you. But this is all gonna change tomorrow.
You know, when you're a drummer, I won't be around. But you can always count on me.
Thanks. All right, I trust you. No more secrets, okay? Tell me you haven't hidden anything else from me.
I swear, no more secrets. Life is too short. I don't want us to get into arguments again.
Agreed.
Look, your birthday's in a few days.
You remembered!
How about I prepare something special for you?
Cool! I'll be looking forward to it. But if you don't eventually, that's okay. I'll understand.
You know what? I can't wait to give you something. Here.
That's
a bread.
I had one like this. You remembered.
Yeah, I've lost a lot of my memories from that time. But when I saw it...
Thanks.
That's nothing. I got it for free.
Still...
Okay. Whatever happens, I'll be there for your birthday.
Cool. About earlier.
I know. You don't have to say anything.
Good night.
Good night, kiddo.
Update in progress. Firmware installed. Target defined.
Phew. Another nightmare. At least that one didn't involve me. It was totally absurd. It's not like bots would... Huh? Hey, what are you doing here? What do you want?
What the heck's happening?
Graf, stay back! I'll handle it.
What?
Yeah, you got him good!
Those bots, they broke in here to attack us.
Why?
Wish I knew.
Looks like ordinary tribots. They shouldn't behave like this. I bet someone's got a grudge against you. About yesterday, you must find the culprit.
The culprit?
What's happening with the pipe pills? Squealers must be behind it. They're selling pills at outrageous prices. And considering what happened just now, who knows if the events aren't somehow linked? You're a detective. Time to investigate. Besides, I've seen what you're capable of. You can beat the crap out of those squealers.
I see. You're overestimating me, but you realize I won't get paid for this?
Sometimes we have to act for the greater good. Besides, with the haze, slummers like us won't go very far without the tox-out pills. I can skip meals for a day or two, if this means getting to the bottom of this.
Very well. I will investigate it. What about you?
I've got my last trial this morning.
Last? Already? Maybe you shouldn't...
No way I can skip it! This is crucial.
Will you be okay? I mean, someone may be after us.
Don't worry. I'm certainly not as strong, but I can defend myself. It's not like we're living in a safe place. I'm used to it.
All right. Just be careful, okay? By the way, here.
A tox-out pill? But how?
Shay gave me one.
Thanks. Hopefully that situation is resolved by tomorrow. Oh my! I'm late!
And there he goes. Got a bad feeling about today. Oh well. Better make some meal plaster or whatever horrible food is left. I'm sick of leaving for investigations on an empty stomach.